Hello students, I hope you all are fine at your home and you are also preparing for your final examination. Last time we have completed chapter number 2, which was something related about the latitudes and longitudes or also longitudes. So if you understand the concept of longitude and latitude or longitude, so then this chapter is very easy for you, or either you can understand or not. You have to do concentrate on it. And it's my also kind request to you, before watching this video, first of all go through one reading. First of all read once this whole chapter, then it is very easy to understand. Otherwise it is very difficult for understanding. And it is not difficult, we can say that, but little bit difficult. So the concept is very easy already. From since 5th 6th you are talking about this rotation and revolution. This is chapter number 3. I'm talking about chapter number 3. This is talking about the rotation and revolution. These both are the characteristics of earth. Because of the rotation, what happened, what is the revolution. So first of all, I'm talking about the introduction of this chapter. Actually this chapter is based on the rotation and revolution. Rotation, it means this is the earth and the earth is rotating on its axis, it's on axis. Okay. And second one is revolution. It means this is the sun and around this it the earth is revolving around the sun. So there is a two types of movement I will talking about, but first I'm talking about the introduction part. As we know that the earth is the only planet where the life is possible. Why? Because of these two parts, that these two important characteristics. So you have to know about it. And second one thing it is that this is the movement. Okay, this movement, because of this movement, this shows so many effects. Due to these effects the life is possible on the earth. And even we can say directly that the vegetation, atmospheric changes, climate, this all is because of this rotation and revolution. This is all about the rotation and revolution. So first of all, there are the movement of the earth. I'm talking about the movement of the earth. So we know that there are two types of movement: rotation and revolution. You know very well about it. What is this rotation? This rotation, not listen, in this lecture today I am talking about only the rotation, not the revolution. Okay. So I will I will talk about this revolution in the next lecture. Now I'm talking about the rotation. In generally the rotation on its axis within the 24 hours, it takes 24 hours for one rotation. And because of this rotation, it also we can say that the sunlight is all over the earth in uniform. If the earth is not rotating, so the sunlight is not uniform on the earth. Okay. Only one part is completely dark and one part is completely lightened. And the insolation is also, because of that, the rotation, the insolation of heat. Insolation you means the incoming radiation from the sun. So we are getting uniformly all over the earth the uniform sunlight, the uniform heat, because of this rotation. And because of that, I already explained you, there is a possibilities of life, the temperature, the climate, all the either the climatic phenomena or either the living, these both are due to this rotation. The life is possible only due to this rotation. Not only this, but it is also one of the most important part. And then second, the third one, I'm talking about the rotation of the earth and alternation of the day and night. What is this? Now see, uh, you can see that this is the diagram of that. By this diagram you can easily understand that actually this is the earth. Okay. And in it you can see that from sun, this is the sun source, which is the main basic source of our sun, the basic source of sunlight, or either we can say the temperature or the heat. So This is the structure of the earth, and the half portion, sorry, the half portion where the sunlight is falling or scattering, this is illuminated. Okay, and another part is darkened. So the darkened part is called night, and the illuminated part is called day. So I hope you understand what is the main basic effect of this rotation. It is day and night. Now yes, this day and night is caused due to the rotation. Due to the rotation. If rotation is not happening, this day and night is not happening. Or maybe day and night is happening, but it is limited within this place. Now you can see that if the earth is not rotating, so this one part, the half part of earth, this half part of the earth is always day and become very hot, and life is not possible. In the behind part where the night is there, because there is no sunlight, it means no heat. If no heat, it is completely frozen. So the half earth is become frozen, and the half earth is become the very hot. Okay, so that's why the life is not possible without it. So you have to be very understand about it. And there is a circle of illumination. This you can say there is a circle of illumination. It means there is a ring like structure about this is called the circle of illumination. It is an imaginary line. Okay, it is an imaginary line which is demarcation, which is showing the demarcation between the phenomena of day and night. It means from this part, from this line, we can understand from here there is a night, from here it is a day. So we can say it is a boundary, it is the border in between the day and night, which is called circle of illumination. So I hope it is also clear for you. Then next you have to understand the basic structure. Already I am explaining in last lecture, but you have to see again. This is the structure of the earth, and already we discussed about the latitudes, important latitudes. It is the equator, Tropic of Cancer, Arctic Circle, and Northern Point. Here Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, and Southern Point. But you maybe there is a confusion. The axis, it should be divided from this center part, but not. The earth is on this axis. The earth is, why? Because we know that very well. The axis is tilted. Now if this location, so it is tilted. How much tilted? It is tilted 23.5 degree. Okay, from its original axis. So it is the difference. So this is the portion. So this is, and now there is also one question. If this is the equator, okay, so how these are formed? So this 0 degree, so actually from this it is 90 degree. So this angle 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 till 90. So by this way, these lines, the latitudes are formed, and these latitudes are joined from these, so it becomes like a circle or like a line. Okay, but actually these all are the angles. Okay, these all are the angles from 0 degree to 90 degree angles. So by these way, these latitudes are formed. And in last lecture already understand what are these importance. So now you can understand. So the earth is tilted 23.5 degree on its actual axis. Okay, so this is the axis which is 23.5 degree tilted. Now you can also see here, you can see here it is 23.5 degree it is, and the remaining part it is a 66.5 degree. So now what happening if equator is passes through here? So you can see that this portion is always getting the direct sunlight, that's why it is always become hotter. Okay, and the Tropic of Cancer, if summer season is there, so this is a very hot time, the hot region. And if in the southern part it is a not getting, so it is a winter portion. And you can see that in the pole and this Arctic Circle region there is no sunlight, and here is completely sunlight. So as why, that's why last time I told na, there is a 6-month day, and here 6-month night here, because of that. And if this direction is completely opposite, its sun is coming here, so it is just opposite. It means here you can say that This is also again the equator is getting completely in front of sun, and then here you can see that this portion is darken and this portion is lighten. So here 6 month day and here 6 month night, and here it is become winter, here it is become summer. So by this way, because of it, I will explain in rotation, okay, but now you only can understand the diagram. So these important lines is equator, tropic of Cancer, and these. So because of that, and because of that's why this torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone, last time I already explained you. So because of this rotation of the earth, the temperature is uniformly distributed on the earth. So I hope it is also clear. Then there are some effects, but first of all you have to understand about these, that I will explain the effect. Now what is the effects? The effects are same which I explained this now, just like the day and night, which is happening day and night, okay, variation in the temperature, the, and one more a very basic concept. Generally we look that generally we look that there is a, this just like this. So we always told talking about that the sun is rising in the east, but actually we know that the rotation of the earth is from west to east. That's why it looks like the sun is rising in the east. So you have to be understand this concept, okay. So that's why morning in the east and sets evening in the west. It is an illusion, okay. It is a illusion because generally from west to east, the rotation of the earth movement is from west to east, but it looks like east to west. So it is a illusion. But because of that we can say that the sun is rising, but sun is stationary, sun is not moving from its place, okay, only the earth is moving. But just like I'm giving you an example, it is also called the Farrell's law, just like it is in physics, I think you have already studied. If we are moving in a train, so we look outside and we seems that the plants are moving and the other objects are moving, but it is not true. Generally we are moving na. So that's why the outer things just like the same thing. So the sun looks like the sun is moving, but actually the earth is rotating. So I hope it is clear, and already you have cleared in physics in very detail about this. So this is all. And one more effect, the Coriolis effect. You have to be understand about this, what is the Coriolis effect, and the centrifugal effect also. There are two effects. So what are these? Basically when the earth is moving, so due to the Coriolis effect or Coriolis effect, the deflection is there, so this is the earth. So when the earth is rotating, so you know that there is a force applied on it. Actually the atmosphere is also surrounding the earth, and due to this fast movement of the air, there is a centrifugal force. Now how can you understand the centrifugal force? Just like there is a mixture at your home, the mother is mixing something, so the in a mixer jar you can rotating all the things, and in central there is an empty space, and the outer world it is completely rotating. So it is a centrifugal force, and due to the centrifugal force what is happening, there is a deflection, okay. Deflection, it means the moving away the, just like if the one thing is moving like that, but it is deflecting in another direction, either left or either light. So due to this Coriolis effect, in the northern hemisphere the deflect into the right, and in the southern hemisphere deflect into the left. Now understand, now if this is the earth, the if air is moving, so it deflects in right, and air if it in south, the southern hemisphere, it is in the left, okay. So this is the equator. So I hope it is clear. So it is called the Coriolis effect. Maybe you have studied already in physics and you know more about it. You have to only understand the concept. And something, I think in 1835, 1835 there was a scientist, French scientist, it is called Gustave Colissus. Gustave Colissus, he evaluated this concept, so you have to understand about it. And then because of this Colissus effect, because of this sorry centrifugal force, we can understand that the deflection is there, and due to this deflection there is a movement. So I hope it is something clear, but once if you read the book you can clear. And there are also some datas are given in your book, how much time taken. So basically there is a time taken for one rotation, it is near about 24 hours. Generally we are talking about 24 hours, but it is not like that. It is 23 hours 56 minute and 4.09 second. It is the exact data. Okay, if while you reading book you can understand. And there is also one effect. Yes, there is also one effect. It is the in the ocean, the waves, the tides are falling in up. It is also due to this colossus effect and like that. Okay, so it is all about this chapter. It is not that much difficult. Once you go through the reading you can understand more about it. So I hope you have clear. If not, you can ask, you can write the comments, I will try to answer it. Thank you so much. Have a nice time.